Hey Rhody, I'm Elise Major.
And I'm Jenna Kaplan, and this is Hey Rhody Weekly, where we bring the pages of our magazines to life.
This week we're talking about a barbecue,
A cocktail club,
and a fancy indulgence at a nearby spa.
all that and more, so stay tuned. Ain't nothing I love more than a barbecue. What about you?
I love a good barbecue. No, I do love a good barbecue, and you cannot do better than Thursday nights this summer at the Weekapaug Inn, because they have their chef Andrew Brooks doing like this whole cookout, and it's a beautiful, beautiful thing. They've got the fire pit set up, he's roasting all kind of meats. But when you get there, it's like a big long buffet of all the fixins.
Ooh.
So there's like beans and different kinds of meats, desserts. I mean, it's all on the pond. They have these beautiful little tables set up with like blue and white gingham tablecloths, and it's just a really pretty night outside having this delicious food.
Okay, so talk barbecue to me. What did you have?
I had some chicken and I had some beef, and it was very like fall off the bone, lots of flavor. It was really, really good. I like to try a little bit of everything, so I took like little samplings of like every single thing that they had, and it was quite delicious. And then when you're there too, it's just a beautiful place to watch the sun go down.
Yeah.
It's really pretty.
And where can you find information about it?
You can go to weekapaugin.com, and they might also have it at Ocean House Events, because they're sort of like a sister resort to each other. So all the events are all on those pages. And it's a nice way to experience the property, even if you don't want to stay over.
And you get barbecue. What's better than that?
Delish. So going back to our cover story for August, it's all about cocktails. And in the cover story, there's also a section about cocktail culture, about fashion, and there's also a little Q&A with Jamie Long from Rhode Island Cocktail Club. What she does is, I think it's twice a month, she pre-plans these events at different cocktail bars around Rhode Island. And sometimes she says they've even like closed for her to accommodate the group. And I mean, the group is growing and growing. And
Yeah.
listen, after this magazine, it's probably gonna grow a little bit more.
Heyo.
So she in the magazine gives like, her tips on cocktails, like some of her favorite kinds of drinks, where she likes to go, information on the cocktail club. Looks very fun.
So when they do the cocktail club nights, is it like when you go, there's like is it almost like tasting menu style? Like where they have like certain cocktails that they're like presenting to the club for you to try at each place, like signature cocktails or something?
I think it depends on the place, because I know like Fondati Coffee in Lincoln, they opened up, like, 'cause they closed that night, they opened up and did like different espresso martinis that they
Oh, that's
offered.
cool.
So I think it's like I think it depends, but
So
like
it's expect something a little different depending on where you're going.
yeah, or there's like, you should try these, so like that's what they're offering.
Yeah.
But it's more so just like a meetup, and it's a great way to, meet others who have similar interests and just build a community.
Yeah, and it also seems like one of those things like you could just go alone, right? Like you don't have to worry about like bringing friends or a date or anything like that, because there's going to be a lot of people there with that kind of similar interest. And there's always mocktails as well. So if you are somebody who likes, like, say, cocktail culture and, muddled drinks and all that stuff, but you don't want to drink alcohol, like that's available as well.
Yeah, so definitely follow her on Instagram at RI Cocktail Club to learn more information.
So I experienced a spa day at the Preserve in Richmond, which is this like huge resort in the middle of rural Rhode Island. Sometimes you might think, oh, I don't have the resources to have a spa day, but what's really cool at the Preserve is you can pay, it's like a nominal fee to actually use the spa area like all day long. So this isn't like include treatments, that would be separate. But if you just want a day to like linger in like a little pool or slip on a robe and slippers, you know, and just sort of like enjoy the basic spa amenities,
Yeah.
you can do that. And I think it might be $100. And what's cool is if you live within a 15-mile radius, they will pick you up in a Bentley to enjoy a spa treatment, not just like use the facilities, but like say you were booking a massage or something and you lived within a radius of the property,
Yeah.
they'll pick you up in a Bentley, which is pretty fancy.
I gotta go. I'm gonna go.
Kind of fancy. I know.
I need to
like,
leave and go there.
it's just kind of fun to think these little indulgences are in the middle of like rural Rhode Island.
I would never think that because
Yeah.
before when I heard about the preserve, it was when you went to.
Yeah, I went
An
to
event there.
Adam Vinatieri does a clay shooting charity event every
Yeah.
year. So I went there for that. And that's mostly what the preserve is. It's like an outdoors people resort. Does that make sense? Yeah. So
Absolutely.
it's basically anything you want to do outside, you can do, from like golf to clay and skeet shooting to horseback riding to, you know, the whole 9 yards. So I was actually going to butt in because I think that's kind of a cool thing too, where like say your significant other, your husband, whoever they happen to be, isn't into going to the spa, but you are, like there's other stuff, other activities there that like if you wanted to have a whole spa day, you don't even have to get dropped off or separate. You can just go do different activities and then meet up after. They have a restaurant there too, so.
And even though it's like very sports person, like forward, you know, me is just sort of like a couch potato type, you know, like I just fit right in. I had a great time there. They have restaurants. The food is wonderful. So
There's a lot of parking.
there's a lot of parking, Nick. You know, I love my parking.
What did you? What kind of treatments did you do?
I had a massage,
Very nice.
which was really nice. And then afterwards, there's this really nice relaxation room, and they bring you like a Bellini or a mimosa and chocolate-covered strawberries and stuff like that. When you check in the locker, there's a robe, there's slippers, there's like a little pouch of like, I don't know, little things to help you get ready or whatever, and a little grooming kit.
Yeah.
So again, like all these little niceties you can do even without planning a treatment during the hours where they have the spa available to the public. It's really fun.
So yeah, if and it's called the O Spa, right?
The O Spa, yes. OH exclamation point.
So yeah, if you want to book your spa treatment, just head to the Preserve's website and find more details.
Juana Chantal.
Oh, no, I don't, anything
Wow,
past like 3
Chantal.
syllables, I'm out.
Juana Chantal. Juana Chantal.
Wanna talk. They have the meat.
Calgon, take me away. I don't know if anybody even knows that commercial anymore, but it was trending on TikTok for a while. This week we're talking about
Barbecue.